friend, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will be showing you all the books that I've read in June. As you can see, I have 6 books in my hand. It's not that much, but I work full-time and I am busy on the weekends, so I don't really have that much time to read if I look at what I was reading this month but last year. So 6 books is technically not a lot, but for me and for how busy I am, it was a lot. I've had a lot of months where I was only reading 4 books, and it's been a long time since I've read more than 4 or 5 books. Without further ado, I will show you the books that I've read and what I have rated them. The first book that I've read this month is 10,000 Stitches. It's the second book in this series. I think it's the Regency fairy tale series. Since I've read this at the beginning of the month, I don't really remember what it's all about. I have my Goodreads with me to help me a bit. I have rated this book 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was good. It was just lacking some stuff. It was a fun and quick read. I have read this in 2 days and I had a good time reading it. This is kind of a Cinderella retelling. The story is about Effie, and she was charmed by someone and now she really wants to be with him and marry him. And at a party she meets Mr. Blackthorn, which is a fairy, and she is quick to realize what he is, and she knows a bit about the fairies, and she doesn't want to make any deals with him. Everything is in the details and something could go wrong. But what she doesn't know is Mr. Blackthorn is really nice and he's really trying to help her. He's trying to be a gentleman. He's trying to help people in need and kind of not get revenge, but kind of on people who are mean. And it's really funny because he's a fairy. He doesn't know really how to act around people, and he's kind of clumsy, if I can say that. But it's really just a story about her trying to be with someone and him helping her achieve that goal with a deal. And there's also her friend, I think her name is Lydia, and she's also trying to help her because their life as housemaids are not really good, and she's trying to get away from that also. If you have read the first book, which is Alpha Soul, and you like the story, you like the world, I'm sure you would like this one and I would recommend it to you. The next book is Immortal Dark. I was sure I was going to love this one and I did not love it. I did not like it. I did not enjoy it at all. It was not good and I thought it was a standalone. It's not. It's the first book in a series, so I'm kind of disappointed because if I want to finish this I have to read another book like this, and I really did not enjoy it. I gave this 3 out of 5. The book was really confusing. The female main character was a bitch. I didn't like her at all. The decisions she made were awful. She really felt like a dumb person. The story is about Keaton. She is trying to find her sister. She disappeared and now she thinks she knows who did that. And her family, they have a house, and this house is in a school property, and if she wants to go to that house she has to go to that school also, and the principal is the person that came to get her. So now she goes to that school, and it's a special school. It's with vampires, so human and vampires, and it's a secret place, so if you're not invited you can never find that place. Now when she's there, she finds out who the person she thinks kidnapped her sister is, and it's just about her trying to find her sister and get revenge on that person, but she never got the proof that it was really that person. She is doing everything wrong. She just want to get revenge, but she's really not thinking at all. There's also a mystery in this book, and not just about her sister, but about something that happened on at school. Someone died, and now they're trying to discover who did that and who's involved, and there's like a secret society and everything, but honestly it was not written well. It really looks interesting when you say it like that, but it was just a bunch of everything there and nothing well done. So yeah, 3 stars. I don't think I would recommend this, maybe if you want to waste your time, but yeah, that's that. The third book is The Night and the Moth. This for me was a 5 stars. I absolutely love this. I have made a reading vlog with this book and the next one, so if you want to go check that out, I would suggest that you do that. I won't talk too much about that because I did talk about this book and the next one in this vlog, so I don't want to just repeat myself. But yeah, this is a 5 stars. This was a new release, and if you don't know who this author is, she's the one who wrote One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns, and I would really recommend this book. This is the first book in a series. It's another duology by this author, so since she was really good with the first duology that she did, I really hope that the second book will also be better than the first one. So if this was a 5 star, maybe the next one will be a 6 star. The next book is A Curse Carved in Blood. This is the other book that I've read in my reading vlog. It was also a new release, and this is the second book in a duology. So I have another series that I can write off of my list. I give this 3.75 out of 5 stars. I won't talk about this too much. I've talked about this in my last video, so if you want to know a bit more, you can check that video, and I will go on to the next book. The 5th book is God of Fury. If you don't know what this book is, this is the 5th book in the Legacy of Gods series by Rina Kent. I heard that it was everyone's favorite, and I kind of bought the whole series for this, and I was really eager to read this one. I have read the other one before. I didn't skip them, and now I only have one left, and I'm really sad because I love this series. And I didn't know if this one was also going to be my favorite. This is a man romance, and it's my first romance like that. It's also a dark romance, so check the trigger warnings if you want to read this. And I really loved it. It was really great. I had a good time reading this, and I was really sad when it ended. I love these characters so much. Nico is so funny. He feels dumb, but he's really bright, and it's just how his character is written. Rina really did well with that, and him and Bran, it's just so cute. I really think that they were meant to be together. They are so opposite of each other, but it's really what was perfect for them. Nico was the best person for Bran, and Bran's story was so sad. I really cried when I was reading this, but it's such a page turner. I couldn't get enough of this. It was really just so good. As I said, this is about Nikolai and Brendan. They are from a different school, but now it's book 5, so they kind of know each other from their mutual circles. And Nikolai has a big crush on Bran, and Bran is not into man. is just into girls, and Nico is like, yeah, we're gonna test that. And he's just a big stalker, and he's always figuring out where Bran is. He's going on a run with him at 5:30 in the morning just to talk to him, and he's just doing everything. He's too much, but then the story with Bran starts, and it's really just so good. As I said, this is a dark romance. There's a lot of difficult topics in this. If it's not your type of books, I would not recommend this. It's not like a super fluffy and cutie romance book. There's dark things in this. But if you are into dark romance, I would recommend this. It's so good. So yes, 5 out of 5. I still don't know if I like this one better than The Night in the Mud. Both were 5 stars for me in this month, but now it's really difficult to choose between them both, but they were both my favorite books for this month. My camera stopped recording while I was talking about this book, so I will just start over. This is Slaying the Vampire Conqueror by Carissa Broadbent. This is in the Crown of Nyaxia series. This is the second novella. There's the book 1, Serpents and the Wing of Night, novella, 6 Scorched Roses, and then another book. So this is the book that comes after the second book, and it's the first book for the second duology. This series is 6 books, but it's 3 different duology. And yeah, this is the first book for the next part. I think there's only one of the 2 books that is out yet, but the second book is supposed to come out this year, if it's not already out, but I think it's later this year. This book was about Selena. She's an Arakesan. I don't know how to say that. It's just a weird word. But she's kind of an assassin, and she also gifted her eyes to her goddess. Like not literally, but she can't see like a normal person. She sees threads, like lines or web, kind of a spider web, and that's how she can see. So she still sees when there's people around, rock, trees, water, everything. There's also power in those lines. She can thread walks, as she calls, and she can also touch a line, and then she, like, I don't know how to describe this. She just goes from here to there. It's kind of weird. And now it's the story of her, and her mission is to slay the vampire conqueror. Wow, so original. And she infiltrates his camp. She is seer, and she will look into the future for him, but like not literally, but she will like dream or whatever, tread walk, and when he has a question for her, she will try to see what the future holds, almost like Sibyl in The Night and the Mud. It's not a perfect representation of what will happen, but it's sign. And yeah, she has to work for him undercover because her mission is to kill him. But while she's working for him, she discovers things in her kingdom that she never knew, and we find out also what happened to her before she became an Arakesan. It's just a lot of surprises and mystery and betrayal, and it was great. I think I gave this 3.75. It's kind of a small book when we look at it, but it was long to read. The text is really small and all over the page. It took me a while for a small book, but still the story was interesting, and I don't know when or where these characters will come back in the next book. I haven't read it, but I'm sure it will be important to not skip that, even if it's just a novella. So I would recommend this. And that was the last book. These are the 6 books that I've read this month. If you have read any of them, you can comment down below what you thought of them, what was your rating. If you have any question about them, you can also comment down below and I will try to answer them as best as I can. If you have any suggestion, also you can let me know in the comments. If you like this video and this type of content, you can like and subscribe. And other than that, I will see you in the next one. Bye!